गिरिवरधारी
जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी
यशोदनन्दन व्रज जर रञ्जन
यशोदनन्दन व्रज जन रञ्जन
यमुनतीरावनचारी
यमुनतीरावनचारी
जय राधा माधवा जय कुञ्जरी ब्यारी जय राधा माधव राधा माधव राधे जय जगन्नाथ जय बालदेवा सुभद्रमयी जय सुदर्शना जय कृष्ण बलराम जय कृष्ण बलराम कृष्ण बलराम जय कृष्ण बलराम जय गंधर्विक गिरिधारी गंधर्विक गिरिधारी गौर हरि जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं तदोदयमुदयनर्तप्राय सुभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवतसेव्या भगवते उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवन्ति नैष्टिकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुलङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृतातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्य ईश्वरं Hare Krishna, welcome all the devotees for Nityam Bhagavata Sevya. I seek blessing from all the devotees so that I can speak Krishna and for the pleasure of Krishna. I seek blessing from all the devotees so that I can speak from the Bhagavatam in the Parampara for the pleasure of Krishna and the devotees and my own purification. So today we will be reciting the second canto, 5th chapter, the causes of all causes. Sloka number 24 is very interesting because we'll be going deep diving into the how the creation is happening in this. Okay, so Sukadeva Goswami, Parikshit Maharaj asking question, how this creation happening. So that time Sukadeva Goswami, he is telling the narration between what Narada asked Brahma, you are the creator, tell me how this creation is happened because you only did it, tell me. So generally we'll ask, no, who had done the job, how did he do? Same way Narada is asking. So now Brahmaji is answering to the question. So he can all recite along with it or he can hear also. So Ahankara iti prakto Vigurvan Samabhuta Triyadam Vaikariktas Tajascha Tamasche Site Yat Binda Dravya Sakti Kriya Sakti Jnana Sakti iti Prabho. So Ahankara iti prakto Vaikurvanat Sambhavat Triyata Vaikaranikas Tajasascha Tamascha Siti Yat Binda Dravya Sakti Kriya Sakti Jnana Sakti iti Prabho. So Ahankara iti prakto Vaikurvanat Sambhavat Triyata Vaikaranikas Tajasascha Tamascha Siti Yat Binda Driva Sakti Kriya Sakti Jnana Sakti iti Prabho. Word by word meaning. saha, the very same thing, ahankara, ego, iti, thus, Praktaha said, Vikravan, being transformed, Sambhavot, become manifest, Triyada, in the three futures, Vaikurataha, in the mode of goodness, Tajasaha, in the mode of passion, Cha, and Tamasaha, in the mode of ignorance, Cha also, Iti, thus, yet what is, Binda, divided, Dravya Sakti, power of the evolved matter, Kriya Sakti, initiation that creates, Jnana Sakti, intelligence that guides, Iti, thus, Prabhavo, O Master, translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Srila Prabhupada, Jai Srila Prabhupada. The self-centered materialistic ego, thus being transformed into three futures, becomes known as the mode of goodness, passion and ignorance. In the three divisions, namely the power that evolve matter, knowledge of the material creation and the intelligence that guides such materialistic activities, Narada, you are quite competent to understand this. Purport, the materialistic ego or the sense of identification with matter is grossly self-centered, devoid of clear knowledge of the existing of God. And this self-centered egoism of the materialistic living entities is the cause of their being conditioned by the other paraphernalia and continuing their bondage of material existence. In the Bhagavad Gita, this self-centered egoism is very explained in the 7th canto, 7th chapter, verse 24 and 27 too. The self-centered impersonalist, without a clear conception of personality of Godhead, conclude in his own way that a personality of Godhead takes the material shape from his original impersonal spiritual existence of the particular mission. And this misleading the conception of Supreme Lord by the self-centered impersonalist continues, even though he is seen to be the very interested in the Vedic literature such as the Brahma Sutra and other highly intellectual source of knowledge. The ignorance of the personal feature of the Lord is due to simply ignorance of the mixture of different modes. The impersonate thus cannot conceive the Lord eternal spiritual form of the eternal knowledge, bliss and existence. The reason is that Lord reserved the right of not exposing himself to the non-devotee who even after a thorough study of the literature like the Bhagavad Gita remains an impersonate simply by the obstinacy. This obstinacy is due to the action of Yoga Maya, a personal energy of the Lord that acts like the aide-de camp by covering the vision of the abstained impersonalist. Such a bewildered human being is described as Muda or grossly ignorant because he is unable to understand the transcendental form of the Lord as being unborn and unchangeable. If the Lord takes a form or material shape from his original impersonal feature, then it is mean that he is born or unchangeable from impersonal to personal, but that he is not that changeable, nor does he even ever take a new birth like the conditioned soul. The conditioned soul may take a form of birth and after birth due to his conditional existence in matter, but the self-centered impersonate by their gross ignorance accept the Lord as one of them because of the self-centered egoism. Even after so-called advancement of knowledge in the Vedantas, the Lord being situated in the heart of every individual living entity knows very well the tendency of such conditioned soul is in terms of past, present and future. But the bewildered conditioned soul hardly can know him in his eternal form. By the will of the Lord, therefore, the impersonalist, even after knowing the Brahman and Paramatma feature of the Lord, remains ignorant of his eternal personal feature as ever existent Narayana, transcendental to all material creation. The causes of such gross ignorance is constant engagement by the materialistic man in the matter of artificially increasing the material demand. To realize the supreme personality of Godhead, one has to purify the materialistic sense by devotional service. The mode of goodness or the Brahminical culture recommend in the Vedic literature is helpful to such spiritual realization, and thus the Jnana Sakti stage of conditioned soul is completely better than the other two stages, namely the Dravya Sakti and Kriya Sakti. The whole material civilization is manifested by the huge accumulation of material, or in other words, raw material for individual purpose. And the industrial enterprises, Kriya Sakti, are all due to the gross ignorance of spiritual life. In order to rectify this great anomaly of materialistic civilization, based on the principle of Dravya Sakti and Kriya Sakti, one has to adopt the process of devotional service of the Lord by adopting the principle of Karma Yoga mentioned in Bhagavad Gita 9.27 as follows. Yet karoshi yet anasi yet joshi dadatya yet tapasya kontaya tat kurusva mat param praptam mat arpatanam. O son of Kunti, all that you do, all that you eat, all that you offer and give away, as well as the austerities that you may perform, should be done as an offering unto me. Hare Krishna. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjala Shalakya Chachurum Militamena Dasmai Shri Guruve Namah Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sapitam Mena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Tadam Bhisham Padam Kiyam Vandeham Shri Guru Shivata Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamsa Shri Rupam Sagarajatam Sagana Raghunatamitam Tam Tajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sagitam Krishna Chaitanya Deva Shri Radha Krishna Pada Sagananita Shri Shakamsa Ye Krishna Karna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesta Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namaste Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhan Susadevi Pranamami Hari Pre Vanchakalpadrupashta Kripa Sundeva Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namah Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivacharya Hot Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Namo Pangajanabhaya Namo Pangajamalini Namo Pangajanetraya Namaste Pangajangre Bhungte Mahabirya Ima Pura Vibhur Nirmaya Setu Yad Amyusu Purushaha Bhungte Guna Sodasa Sodatmana Solingeshwara Bhagavan Vasamshi Mi. Hare Krishna. Welcome once again for Nitya Bhagavad Sevya. Just I set scene for tomorrow's class. Tomorrow is a wonderful class. Prabhuji is coming to give Karthikeyan Prabhu. So before that, now if you know a little background about that, so that whatever he talks, it will be easy. Because it's a question answer section, which is between the Narada and the Brahmaji happening. Similarly, Parishit Maharaj and Sukadev Goswami. So actually, the intelligent, no, when you ask question only, you will get the answer. So that we will understand in that. And Prabhupada is very beautifully has given what is our present situation. Okay, where we are standing and how the life is leading. So material life is not that. You are really fortunate to come after millions of births. You have passed 84 lakh speeches, you passed your Atma. Atma is not dying, it is living. Only this body. It is, you know, the simple example is you have kids, no? When their stage performance, no, drama, they put that dog, teddy bear, all kind of dresses they put, no, donkey, monkey and all, and they play the drama. Okay, after the drama is over, some kids they are attached to the character. They say, no, mommy, I don't want to remove it. Then the teacher has to come and tell, okay, beta, now the drama is over, please remove, we have to return it. So the guru is like a teacher, okay, he comes and tells you, he is reminding you, Baba, your girl, your boy, over this, you are Narada, your whatever name you call, okay, your scene is over, please remove this, come back to that, Krishna, let's go. So how a teacher is telling that student, because the student is thinking that I have this, I am a donkey, I am monkey, okay, he don't remove the dress. So similarly we also, millions of births, we were identifying ourselves with the body, say that I am Rama, I am Govinda, I am Krishna, all names, I am the manager, I am CEO, all various designation, we are feeling that only. We don't want to remove the dress. Okay, so the guru has to come, the teacher has to come, Baba, beta, enough. Okay, so Prabhupada is such a guru, he comes and revealing that, okay, your over, your drama is over, please remove. Let's go back to Krishna. Okay, so that is the background. So here the sloka 24 we are studied today. So here what is happening now? Ahankara. Ahankara means false ego. So a lot of technical terms are there. I'll go slowly only, so you will catch up because it's very complicated. How the creation is happening now, it is not that easy to understand. Okay, so if you give little attention, you will understand. If you have any doubts, you write that. So Ahankara, which is manifested due to the transformation of Mahatattva. Actually, little more slokas we have passed it. We are talking from here Mahatattva. Again, once again, I'll catch up that from where things are changing, how the creation is happening, this, how the universe comes, how this earth is there, 14 planetary system, how is Bangalore, all the things, no, we will discuss that. So now that Ahankara transform into three types. Okay, so in this sloka, that word used, that Vaikarakras is the other name of Sattva, and Tajasas is the other name of Rajas. Okay, Tamasas is Tamas only. So Ahankara transform into Sattva Guna. Sattva means mode of goodness. You understand, no? Goodness. Okay. But goodness means all this Brahmana. When I say goodness, you think of Brahmana getting up at 4 o'clock, taking bath, okay, clean the house, do puja. Just good old days rituals, you remember that goodness means your mood of spiritual kind of thing. Passion means you can imagine, when I talk about passion, you imagine that like film actors or passion, the politician, they are very aggressive, or the manager, company manager, very aggressive working. Okay, I have to achieve this, I have to do this. From morning till night, they work hard. Okay, they run behind that fame, name, fame, money, all the things. Okay, so this happens. So passion, when I say passion, what you have to understand. The third character is ignorance. Ignorance means you just imagine that all these night shift working people, okay, whole night they will dance, party, making drink, and whole day they will be sleeping. Okay, that kind of characters. They eat that. It's all given in the Bhagavad Gita. Okay, all these characters. Just to, when I tell now, you are able to correlate it what we are talking. Okay, the Ahankar is the false ego that transforms into Sattva Guna Ahankar, Raja Guna Ahankar, and Tama Guna Ahankar. This also has a mix and match. For you to understand the wordings, it is like matrix. 3 into 3, 9. Matrix you have studied in college, engineering and schools. So this 9 into 9 become 81. This matrix, if you add, this type of combinations is going to expand. That's how this universe is created. It's a mix and match of combinations. Okay. Dravya Shakti we read, Dravya Shakti, Kriya Shakti, Jnana Shakti. So what is this Dravya Shakti means? Dravya Shakti means energy which manifests the gross matter. Gross matter, for you to understand, all the Panchabhutas, earth, water, fire, air, ether. You understood? Fire. So gross matter, okay, manifest of the false ego from the mode of ignorance. So mode of ignorance, all this pradhan, prakriti, it is all created. Okay, the 5 grass element and 5 tan mantras. Tan mantras means the sense perception, hearing, touching, smelling, tasting, sight, you are seeing, So all these 5 senses you are feeling, that is called tan mantras. Okay, too much of deep subject, but you have to understand, there is no other book. Okay, then Kriya Shakti is every energy which inspire actions of senses. So Kriya Shakti, we have heard about that. The manifestation of false ego in the mode of passion. So when the passion comes, then what do you need? See, first one is where ignorance means what all settled. Is that earth, mountain is shaking? No, it is there, like that. Earth, water, and all. For you, simple thing is, nothing is moving, you think of it. So it needs some action, Then comes the intelligence is required, Some engineer should come to start all the machine, then the machine start working. So initially all the, just recollect that good old days factory. Okay, you have got a cotton factory, garment factory, you think of some biscuit factory. What happens 7 o'clock, all the employees goes inside the factory. Till then very quiet. Okay, when time comes, the time keeper ring, you bet that then all the workers they'll start the machine, you will get lot of noise. So this is what is happening. So here when the Kriya Shakti comes, then what happens? Intelligent. The intelligent and prana, life, that is started. And the 10 senses. What are 10 senses? 1 karmendras and 5 karmendras and 5 jnanendras. Karmendras means all working things. you need laborers, no, to work in factory. So these 5 working senses are mouth, hand, feet, anus and genitals. So this is all only working. And 5 jnanendriyas. So 5 things which you get the, you need something to respond, no? So you have eyes, nose, tongue, ear, skin. This is one is working, no? So this is the sense creating. So if you don't have eye, you cannot see it. You got it? So these are the 10. You got it? This is what is happening. Then the Jnana Shakti, the third one. Jnana Shakti, what is happening? The manifestation of ego in the mode of goodness. Now you understood goodness. So in the goodness, what is happening? Mind is coming. Do you have mind? They'll tell, no? So mind means something you started thinking, no? So the mind is at topmost, the mind. And also, which we don't know till today, even after reading Bhagavatam only came to know, the sense devatas. We know that everything I am doing, no, there is a devata who is doing it. Even to close your eyelid, no, some devata should work. You just put your food in your mouth, it goes into your stomach. Who's digesting it? You think that all chemical? No, there is one devata sitting here, he is digesting. That's called fire. Okay, Agni. So you understood, no? So these 10 devatas is important. They are coming along with us only. So we are just a robot. Okay? There's a battery has to put, then the machine works, walking, kicking, driving, all this. So it's very important. It's the basic. So let's see that. So Jnana Shakti means, what are these 10 devatas? You should know, no? So one is, eye is controlled by Surya. Okay, without Surya, no, you cannot see that anything. So Surya is controlling the eyes. The nose controlled by Ashwini Kumara. Okay, and ears controlled by Dik Devatas, or the direction of Devatas. And the sense of taste controlled by the Varuna. And sense of touch, okay, the personified priests are the Devatas, we call them. The sense of speech, okay, we are talking, no, that senses is controlled by Agni. Okay, so now you understand some defect in the kids. Then which devata is not working, you will understand. You got it? So it is not that the doctor tells so many stories, but actually these devatas has to work. It is like what happens, no? In a factory, HR person not come, then your salary will not come, no? You get salary unless he says, okay, you present 30 days. So similarly, these devatas has to work for you, then only that specific action will happen. Okay, hand is Indra and legs are Upendra, anus, Mitra and genitals are Niruti. Okay, you got these 10 devatas has to work. Okay, and these 10 devatas is different from, okay, the sense devatas. These are called sense devatas. Okay, they are different from the demigod who are responsible for universal management. There's a big team is there who is managing the universes. There also Surya name is repeats. Surya, Sun, Moon, Indra, Chandra, Vayu. We'll tell that the whole group of 33 crore devatas are there. It is not one person. Can you tell some 30 devatas name? Can you remember? Oh, that is not our intelligence. Okay, 33 crore devatas has to work to manage this universe. For you to understand, no, we just pay taxes. Who puts the road? Who cleans your drainage? Okay, who gives the water supply to your house? Simple, which is connected to you only. Correct? No, vegetable coming here, your provision is there next door. It's all so many devatas. For you to understand, it is all the servant of government officials. No, they are working. Because of them only you are able to get all the things. Similarly, the devatas has to work. 33 crores of devatas has to work. Then only you will get everything. Otherwise, no, the whole universe will not work. It will be standstill. Correct? A very interesting topic. You have to understand that. So, then you call that the universal management. No, they are doing gods are manifestations of who's creating those universal management. They are called Brahmas. There's a secondary create. No, he creates all these people. Okay, and it is called Vikruta Sarga or secondary creation or Nisarga we call. Okay, the terms you remember. Nisarga means secondary creation. Okay, Sarga means primary creation. Who creates primary creation? Primary creation by Vishnu. that Karindika Vishnu, he is sleeping on the bed. You can see in the picture, okay? While going, you can see. So the sense devatas are part of the Mahavishnu. You can say Karindika Vishnu or Mahavishnu. Okay, he is the creator, first primary creator. You need no, suppose imagine it's a biscuit factory you are there. If there no raw material gone, wheat flour, what is that, sugar, flavor items, if they didn't go, that is the biscuit comes out. You know, something is required, no? So this our who is that Vishnu, Karnataka Vishnu, he gives the raw material, everything for the Brahma to create the secondary thing. So it's all enters inside. So what Bhaktivinoda Thakur talks about this sloka. So let's understand our Acharya is looking the same sloka in different angles. Okay, the three divisions are described there. They're derived from the Satoguna, Rajaguna, Tamaguna. Okay, all the gunas are creating. The qualities in verse order are Dravya, Kriya and Jnana. So Dravya means settled one. Dravya Shakti, capacity to produce 5 gross elements. So earth, water, you got no gross element. So that one matter. Then comes the Kriya Shakti has a capacity to produce 10 senses. So 10 senses we know that working sense and the knowledge acquiring senses like eye, nose and that. The Jnana Shakti is a capacity to produce sense Devata. Okay, Devatas used to help these senses to work. All the thing has to work, no? Unless a manager is not there, if the labor can work anything, he cannot do anything. So manager is required, he'll tell, okay, do this, do that, do like that. Okay. So now Brahma saying, oh Narada, you know all the things. He is also intelligent. Narada is not a small person. He knows. But you are asking for the benefit of others. Wow. You are asking the question, I know that, for who? For the benefit of other people. So on behalf of is usually, the mother-in-law, she will not shout at daughter-in-law, newly married daughter-in-law. She will shout at on the daughter, why you are doing, so that the daughter-in-law understands. Similarly, here the Narada is asking question on behalf of us, so Brahma also knows. The question is not that dumb person. The state of equilibrium is Pradhan. Pradhan is this earth, all this earth, mountain, all the things, Pradhan we call. Okay, this also come from the Vishnu. It comes out. So by the agitation of time, so I was telling the factory means already machines are there inside. All are sleeping mode. Night time they lock and go. Machineries, okay, to produce a thing oven, and you have the packing division. So many things, lorries will be there for loading and unloading. All are there only. It's not working. It's all standstill. Okay, the Pradhana is when the creation, when it comes out of the Mahavishnu, it's all stationed. Okay, when the time comes, yeah. When time enters, that was the time man, not the timekeeper. Ring, he will ring the bell, all the machines start, sound come. No? So this time that agitate, by the agitation of time, the predominance of sattva produced the Mahatattva. So sattva, what happened? It produced Mahatattva. So we have started the class from the Mahatattva. No? So Pradhan is there. When the time enters, okay, time, along with the time, what is happening from Brahma, the Vishnu, okay, he gives time, he also gives the jiva. We are all inside the body of the Narayana. When what do you call it? Narayana, Karnatya Vishnu or Mahavishnu, we are all coming out from his mouth. Okay, how we enter, same way we are coming out. So jivas also coming out, and jivas are it has karma and swabhava. 2 characters it is having, and time doesn't have any character. Time is belong to Vishnu. Okay, now you understood. So what is happening when it agitates? Okay, what happens? The sattva produces Mahatattva. First character is sattva. Sattva is mode of goodness. You understood? And then when the Lord glance falls on the Pradhan, the 3 modes are agitated. Lord is not a timekeeper, go and touch the button. Nowadays there are remotes are there, by look you can switch on. Sensor you can turn on, like that. Lord need not to work, just a glance, you just look at that, it works. So similarly, you look at the Pradhan, means Prakriti. Okay, earth, all the things. Prakriti for you to understand is earth. So three modes get agitated. Okay, they started working. And from the primary agitation, Sattva-guna, Mahatattva is produced. From the primary agitation of Rajaguna, Rajaguna is there, no? Mode of Raja. Rajaguna, then called Sutra Tattva produced. Mahatattva, Sutra Tattva. Second Tattva is also both combination of that only. Okay, from the predominance of Tama produce Ahankara, false ego. We are all having no Ahankara. That comes from the third element. In Ahankara, again Ahankara also, Tama part is that you cannot segregate, okay, because I have a Tama guna, that's why Ahankara is coming. No, it has for you to understand, your neighbor is there, always shouts at you. It means that he is at Ahankara, he is also has nice qualities, no? Sometimes he gives some food, sometimes he take care of your kids. So, any human being, it will not be in one character. Even a villain also, no, he'll have some soft corner, correct? You might have seen in YouTube, no, the animal, even though like a lion, no, jungle, no, a bear, a deer is there, baby deer it will not kill, he'll take care of that. So similarly, this mix of gunas are there, okay. So Ahankar is predominantly tamas. Basically, Ahankar means it's dominated by tamas, but it's not completely tamas. It is not fully tamas. It is dominated by tamas, and also it is not pure tamas, part of the Mahatattva transform into Ahankar. So even similarly, Mahatattva, no, okay, close. Pure tamas, part of the Mahatattva transform into Ahankar. So again we can't say that Mahatattva, one portion of tamas is turned into Ahankar. No, it is also having mix and matches. That's why I said that 3 into 3 matrix, you understand that. The combination, it comes different, no? A into A, AB. Sorry, A into A, A square, A into B, AB. So the combination, similarly here also, that the gunas are getting mix and matches, comes with a new products are coming. So Mahatattva also has 3 gunas. Ahankar also has 3 gunas. This is what I was saying, matrix. Mahatattva also has 3 gunas, and Ahankar also has 3 gunas. So this mix and matches, how it works. Like Mahatattva has produced the Sattva, Raja and Tama gunas. Okay. Ahankar also produced Tamas. Okay, Sattva, Raja, all the 3. This also produces. Secondary production is happening. Okay, whatever we call Mahatattva is actually Mahatattva and Sutra Tattvas. Okay, because Mahatattva itself is predominantly only Sattva guna. So mode of goodness is there in the Mahatattva. Okay. Similarly, the Sutra Tattva, it predominantly has some character. No, some students, if you see, they are very brilliant. In a class of 50 students, okay, first row of boys are very brilliant, and second row of boys are very leadership, aggressive. They want to do everything, tuck. And last bench of boys, what happens? Tamaguna, they will never read. They come late, they sleep in the class. Okay, same. You understand these 3 characters. Okay, in covering of Jiva, so Jiva is no Ahankara, the predominant is Tama. So Jivas know what is there. For us, the Tamas is dominated. The Tamas Ahankara has some element of Tama Ahankara. That is we are talking about Ahankara. It's produced as a combination, a secondary combination. Tama Ahankara, it also having Sattva and Raja also. Similarly, Sattva Ahankara has the other 2 combination, and Raja Ahankara also has a Sattva and Tama. All the 3 combinations, you'll get A into B, AB, BC, CA. Triangle, you keep it, mind it. So you got these combinations are available. That also there inside also. Nothing is exclusive. You cannot differentiate. No, Ahankara, okay, he's a very bad boy only. He's good for nothing. You cannot tell. Okay, it has a Sattva. It is not branded with, okay, Ahankara is not branded with the Sattva guna, Tama guna, Raja guna. Okay. So, let's little more understanding about it, because it's full of theories, no? So let us little more lighter side, we'll see that. So second canto, no, what we are talking now is second canto is technically discussed so much. It is not pastime. So Krishna's package there. Krishna born, he is in Nanda Maharaj house with Yashoda Maya, he took a birth, he plays with the boys. This is all called pastimes. Okay, it's easy storytelling, no? But Tattva, this is creation, not that storytelling. It is full of science for you to understand. Science, technical, too much of technical. In the inquisity, you have some inquisity is there in every living entity. That's why you want to come to temple. You have got inquisitive. Yes, I want to search where the temple is. Everybody says the inquisitive. What that person is doing. That is inquisitive, no? What that fellow, how he's got so much promotion. I want to also know that. Okay, children also will ask such questions to parent, no? How this is happening, what is this, what is that. But if you see them, no, they never ask the question about sleeping, mating, defending, and all the four basic things. You have got, no? You are aware of that? Eating, sleeping, any animal, no? These four things they do: eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. Okay, and the children will not ask because they are not exposed to that environment still. So they ask very relevant question which they want to know about that. Okay, in Bhagavad Gita, the four kind of peoples are approach Krishna. Okay, Artha, Adar, Artha, Adarti, Jignasa. So in that, no, Jignasa comes in this middle. So Arthati is people inquisitive to get more money. People know they'll come to Krishna conscious. Or they'll go to the temple. Yes, I want so much. You go to Tirupati, if you say no, Artha, they want more money. Whatever they have that, okay, I'll give 10 rupees, please give me 100 rupees. Okay, business people, I got this much of profit, I'll share some of things too. So Arthati also like this. But Jignasis are the people who want to know about, I want to understand about this universe. Okay. The Lord, whatever you are giving, how you are giving, how things are happening. So your questions are related to the intellectuals. Okay, related to the inquisitive. I want to know. So naturally, human has a tendency to understand the inquisitive. Okay, it's very important. So Vedanta Sutra also tells about this. Atato Brahma Jyoti Jigyasa. That means now you have come in the form of human life. You have got a form of human life. Inquire about the absolute truth. Okay, you have to understand the absolute truth. Absolute truth means about the Lord. You have to understand this stage. All during the animals, you are acquiring knowledge about what all the knowledge. See, you took a 84 lakh species, and finally you came to the human body, like from amoeba to the snails, okay, lizards, snake, living birds, trees, plants. All the aquatics, everything you passed and finally came to human body. So those body, what you asked it, are they asking any who's God or not? They will not think. All they wanted daily get up, what their food they get, when they go to sleep, where to sleep, and they find a nice opponent party, and also they look for the other person should attack me, defend. Okay. So this fourth only, if you see any geography. National Geographic scene, you see only these four characters. It doesn't say that, okay, sit in under the tree to meditate, Om Namah Shivaya, nothing he'll do. Any animal does? No. So, that is okay. But when you got to take human birth, so that's what Vedanta Sutra says. When you got a human child, search for Lord. Okay, so absolute truth you should search. Srimad Bhagavatam also, the first canto, second chapter, Sukadeva Goswami, when he present, Jivyartha Tattva Jigyasya, one who is not supposed to Dharma Artha Karma, no, you should not moksha. Don't run around this. So, what are so generally, people philosophy, if you ask philosophy, they'll tell Dharma Artha Moksha, Dharma Artha Kama Moksha. These four only the philosophy they'll talk about that. But this is nothing, this is a basic. You have to go little more than. For the sake of enjoying, why they are talking is, again that connects back to you for a sense gratification. Dharma means you should follow the rules and regulations. Artha means earn the money. Moksha means how to spend the money for the sense gratification. Then moksha, then finally you can go back to God, something. Okay. So, but one should engage in Tattva Guna Jigyasa. You should search for the jnana. Okay, that helps to understand. So modern education, what you're putting the children for the education, school, colleges, and all, what they are learning. They go to school, they have the books, they study, mug up, they write the exam, they forgot it. You ask them what you studied last year, oh, I don't know anything. That's all. So this is not the knowledge. So the learning doesn't happen there. The learning happens what? When you ask questions. That's what. When you ask questions, then what's the definition of a teacher? Teacher is the one who raises the question in the student's mind. You should invoke the students, in the mind you should invoke them, okay, questions. Then one is humble state, the question is answered, then it sticks to the heart. When the teacher answers the question, then it registers in the student's heart. Okay. Otherwise, it will not be there. Nowadays, that's why teachers are so lazy. They are giving all YouTube and so many software for the student to learn. There's no question of you asking that app, or app can answer you. So students are not learning anything. For that semester, they're passing the exam, they come out of. So here is, that's why Gurukulas are there, where you go ask the question to the teacher and teacher explain, Guru. Okay. Bhagavad Gita also, Krishna says that how one approach a Guru, how to approach a Guru. Okay. Paripeshna sevaya, you should serve nicely, then ask the humbly, you should ask the question, then you learn from the Guru. But the inquisitive is there, then we will ask from the about that. When you have the inquisitive only, you'll ask about the world, the star, the moon, all the questions will come. No? If you don't have any inquisitive thought, then you will not ask. When the creation has to happen, now we are recollecting that what the past sloka. When the creation happened, Karnishya Vishnu, no? He is sleeping on the costless ocean, big ocean. Okay, he is the first Vishnu. He is sleeping, and from his hair porous, no, we have the hair porous, sweat comes, no, when you go to swimming pool and you can see a lot of bubbles. Similarly, that in this kind of air bubbles, all Brahmandas are coming, all the universes, no, it is coming. It's like children used to play the bubble, no, they take soap water, there's so many. Similarly, it comes out of that. Okay, and Sloka 21, it talks about the material nature called Pradhana. Okay, and Mahavishnu glance, he just see the glance of that. Okay, Pradhana, he impregnate. When he sees, he impregnate. Okay, you know the meaning of impregnate. Okay, the glance consists of Kala, Karma and Swabhava. So, Kala is time, Karma is what we did past, no, that reaction. And Swabhava means we pass through so many lives. And every life we pick up some scent. Swabhava, that means character, yeah, some taste, something you pick up, that is Swabhava. That's how you behave. Okay. Swabhava means behavior, we can other way also there. So till then there is no time factor. So Vishnu is glancing it, till then time is not added. So Pradhana means all are like factories switched off. Okay. And agitates, when time enters, that agitates the material nature, all started working. And karma, swabha comes from the jiva, they also acquire from the previous birth, they got it, that also start agitation going on. Okay, from the 22nd sloka, the time factor moves all pradhana, from the pradhana transform into Mahatattva. We are talking about Mahatattva onwards now. Before that, what happens? Everything is equilibrium, stands in stage. Then when Lord glance it, then it started working. So that's what factory is working state. The three modes are in equilibrium. Before that it was in equilibrium state, now it's everything working. From the Mahatattva, due to the time factor, all three modes started acting, and on the Mahatattva, different things are produced. The predominant of the goodness is the Mahatattva, predominant of Rajaguna is the Sutra Tattva, and also predominance of ignorance is Ahankar. You understood, na? Three words. And what are these all? Dravya, Jnana and Kriyas are produced when the Tama acts on them. So from the Tamaguna, what is happening? These three also projects, expand, coming up from the Ahankara. Okay. Then yesterday class 24, na, ignorance starts acting on the Mahatattva. and ahankara is produced due to the, now we understand more why ahankara is coming, because of the mode of ignorance. Okay, it is like matrix, I told, no, 3 into 3 9, 9 into 9 81. So expansion is from the Mahatattva along with the ahankara mix and match, we started getting so many things. Dravya, Jnana, Kriya also produces. And from 25, today we are talking, 25 to up to 31, tomorrow Prabhu is going to take classes. We will be understanding much more detail, okay, more advancement, what exactly happening. So Dravya Shakti comes when the Ahankara acts on the ignore. Ahankara itself is ignorance. It is more ignorance acted on the Maha ignorance. That means the domination is more. Ignorance is added, some more ignorance. Like already the buttermilk is salty, you put more salt on that. Similarly, it will be like that. It produces a Dravya Shakti, 5 Tanmantras, 5 material creation. I told, no, seeing all the things. So these are the basic you should understand. And 5 elements are earth, water, fire, ether, air. So Ahankara acts on the mode of passion. It produces, just recollecting what we have studied today, so that you will remember that tomorrow's class. Kriya Shakti, life forces are happening, okay, and also intelligence is happening, and also 10 senses are there. That's working sense also there. Then knowledge, getting senses also there. Okay, then Ahankara is the mode of goodness. It produces Jnana Shakti, that is Jnana Shakti, that is mind. Also you got 10 sense devatas. They are coming to manage you. Okay, now you understand. You will not have any doubt on this. So we are not doing our own. First, basically we should understand. We are not doing anything our own. So it has been monitored by these sense devatas. That's why everything is happening. Okay, this entire element created, the whole creation happens from the Mahatattva, that is 10 plus 5 plus 5, okay, plus 3, okay, 3 gunas, mind, intelligence, false ego. So 23 elements are there, okay. So these 23 elements along with the 10 devatas, okay, into various universal forms. All these people know the combination, 9 into 9, 9 into 9, 81 is coming, no? So 23 into 10, what happened? So much of multiplication is happening, okay. From this transformation, individually universes are coming out. Now what we are saying, one universe, this 14 planetary system, no, Swarga, Maharaloka, Tapaloka, Janaloka, Satyaloka, upper Talatala, Mahatala, Sutala, so down also, Patala, okay, 7 plus 7. So these 14, who's doing it? That is done by Brahma. So before Brahma started doing it, this raw material, so far we have discussed, no, 81, 23 into 10 combination, these are all comes under raw material, okay, which is produced by who? Narayana, that Karmik Vishnu, who is sleeping, no, is causeless. The modern scientists, they will not understand that. They want to come up with a new science and technology. They want to play role of a god. They want to, why they are creating all the robots, no? They want to imitate what God created human being, correct, no? You might have seen that girl type and all, no? The robot is there, she talks like a girl, she walks like a girl, she dances like a girl. So they imitate the, that's what the scientist's intention. Let me create a machine which can behave like a human being, okay, singing, dancing, okay, acting. Day by day, the machines have become more and more personal. The machines have become like us, but human beings become more and more impersonal. Impersonal means what? Not believing in God. You understood the difference between personal and impersonal? Personal means believing the God. Impersonal means not believing the God. Okay, I am the great. The scientists now, when they hear the process of creation, if you go and tell scientists about this, all the story, they will not understand, they will not believe it. I should be able to do that. What they say that I should be able to, like for you to examine, no, a chemistry student, a college student, BSc student joined in a BSc chemistry. What he does, he studied a 3 years course. After that, end of the course, he has to do the experiment, no, to produce what they studied. So that is what is expected. So these scientists also, no, if they come to know that how the Lord created, they want experiment to create a human, but that is not possible. So when it comes to the spiritual life, okay, for material life that is fine. You have studied BSc chemistry, you produce something. But spiritual life is not that. You cannot imitate Lord. Okay, why? It's $100 million question comes now. Why Lord is not revealing? For that answer is there. When it comes to spiritual life, it doesn't apply over here. The glance of the Lord, everything happens. Just Vishnu, just sees that it works. So what scientist telling? Okay, you remove the Lord's glance. Let me see whether changes is happening. This is what the scientist mentality. Okay, so purport what our Acharya, what he says that self-centered, in the purport also he was telling, self-centered impersonalist. Okay, I and mine, I, mine and all, self-centered impersonalist. I want to be the creator of doing something. I want to be the creator. Then you will not understand what will be the present over there. So you cannot understand that. That is the problem with the scientist dealing with the matter. So they are trying to inventing that only. They are going on inventing that how I can create a human, how I can create animal and all. So they are trying with so many combinations. Nothing works on that. So end of the day, the Mayavadi want to hear what happened. The scientists want to deal with the matter. Similarly, the problem with the impersonal Mayavadis also, they also behave like that only. One side is scientists, other side is Mayavadis. You might have seen that all the Himalayas, all these Mayavadis are there. They also, I am God. You come, I will give that, from the air I will give that, Vibhuti. From the mouth I will bring the linga. Some small magic they play to cheat you that I am God. Correct? No? Their intention is, I can also produce something. I can also bring something. Okay? That is called Mayavadi. You understood Mayavadi? So, at the end of the day, the Mayavadi want to one with God. Either they want to merge with the Lord or they want to say that I am God. This is Mayavadi. Okay? He doesn't want to serve God. The basic question is, you have to serve the Lord, no? That's what devotee. Devotee, you ask, no, what do you want to become after this death? They say that I will go to eternally, I want to serve the Lord. That is the mood of state. Whereas the Mayavadi said, I want to merge with the Lord. Okay, so that I will not work. The universe has to work. Okay. He wants the material nature to serve him. Mayavadi's intention is, let the material world serve me. He wants to be a God. Like Krishna, I want to be there. He also doesn't understand the full description over here. He cannot understand. If you give all these things, they cannot understand. How that pradhan coming, how the gunas are changing, how the tama gunas is dominated, ahankara came, false ego, all these things he cannot understand. Why that Lord doesn't reveal himself? Now the question, $100 billion question, why Lord is not revealing how it's creation? Even I took many days to understand this, so much of confusion. There one point that I thought of giving up. Okay, I cannot able to. Then I got the answer there. Why Lord is not revealing to everybody is, so purpose gives the answer. Lord reserves the right not to expose himself to non-devotee. Non-devotee, he has a right to reveal. Okay? He don't want to reveal to everybody. If you are a pure devotee, then he reveals. That's why the Acharya, when Prabhupada sings that first kirtan, Jayarada, I was singing, when he singing the Jayarada, he is going to the Goloka, he is in that along with Radha Krishna and Gopis. When he opens his eyes, sees devotees, he is back here. Again he closes and sings the song, again he says, because he is a pure devotee. So the Lord reveals to him. Whereas a non-devotee, Lord is not revealing. So he cannot understand how the creation is happened, who is Krishna also. That's why if you go and give the Bhagavad Gita, please take it. They said, I don't want, I can't read this. Even if they buy also, they cannot read because they are not devotees. A devotee should come and teach you how to read this book. Correct? You got it? This is this is what Prabhupada says. Knowledge of the Lord is not activity of somebody. Knowledge about Lord is not an activity. Okay? It is an intelligence. Okay? When the Lord reveals himself, we can understand. Lord should reveal. Okay? It is generally, for you to understand, you go to Tirupati, you stand in the queue, and you push up, fight the gate, and finally you go in front of the Lord, you stand and see the Lord. Actually, what exactly happened, Acharya is saying is, when you stand in front of the Lord seeing the person standing in the queue. So Lord reveals to him, not you going to see the Lord. So understood, there is a difference, huge difference. So that's why the Lord has to see you, not you going and seeing it. When you come in front of the Lord, Lord gives darshan. Okay, it is not that I go and see the form of the Lord. I'll repeat. When you come in the front of the Lord, standing, no, Lord gives the darshan. When He gives, okay, the other scenario is you go and stand in front of the Lord and you are seeing the Lord. Okay, but the second scenario is eye exercise. Okay, you are going standing and seeing the Lord is eye exercise. When you go stand and Lord reveals it, that is the real. Lord is giving darshan to you. So understood? Arjuna got the darshan, Virat Roop darshan and all. No? So God reveals. That is what devotee should anchor. Okay, SOS Loka we are selling that. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that. Nadanam, Nadanam, Nasundaryam, Kavitam Va Jagadis, Kame Mama Janmani, Janmadisha, Bhavada Bhakti, Naituki. He's asking it, I don't want a girl, I don't want a follower, I don't want money. Give me devotional service, birth after birth. So you reveal me, you give me that. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is none other than Krishna himself is teaching us. Okay, the self-centered, egoistic tendency, Lord will not reveal. When you are having ahankar, okay, I am this, I am that, Lord will not. We have to be submissive and surrender to Lord, then Lord will give the darshan. Srimad Bhagavatam, one has speak on the mercy of that end. He is understand the Supreme Lord. When Lord gives the mercy, if He gives the mercy only, he can understand about the Lord. So this is today's sloka. We are understood. Hope you all understand. Thank you for joining for Nityam Bhagavata Sevya. We'll meet tomorrow with more sloka, more understanding. Hare Krishna. Any questions? Anything I can help you out. Little extra time I took, but it's a basically you will understand.